How has Costa Rica met your expectations?
I tried not to have any expectations when I came, so it's pretty much met my expectations just because everything's new. But I assumed that it would be beautiful, which it is, and I assumed that it would be hot, which it is as well.
I expected to get sick in the beginning, and I got it. I expected an absolutely beautiful country, and I got it. I expected rice and beans for every meal, and I got it.
So Costa Rica has met my expectations in the sense of how relaxed people are. It's been very good for me because before I was a little uptight and not as relaxed, and I've noticed that I've handled things with a much more easygoing, laid-back attitude. So it's really met my expectations.
It has exceeded my expectations about like the people in general. Like everyone told me they were friendly and I was gonna have a great time, but they're definitely more than I expected.
Costa Rica's met and surpassed my expectations in beauty, in the friendliness and openness of the people, and it's surpassed it in the patience with me in learning Spanish, and just, you know, how welcoming and excited they are to have me. I love it.
How has Costa Rica met your expectations?
Costa Rica has met my expectations by just basically being friendly all the time. You never have trouble with anybody, and you never feel like you're lonely because there's always someone there.
I didn't have expectations, really. I didn't know what to expect, so it's exceeded any expectations I could have had.
And when you think of Costa Rica when you're in the States, you think about beaches and everything like that, but where I'm living, it's just green everywhere, and it's amazing, and the people are really nice and really supportive. It's definitely tranquilo. I was expecting it to be pretty laid back and heard that the people were very friendly, and that those expectations have definitely been fulfilled.
Costa Rica has been very, very laid back, very tranquilo. Which definitely met my expectations. It's absolutely beautiful, and I was hoping for that. There's a lot of plants and animals that I was expecting to see, so.
Costa Rica is very green. There's greenery everywhere, and the birds are amazing. I've got many photos of very colorful birds.
How has Costa Rica not met your expectations?
I would say that I just didn't expect so much rain, but there's always rain every day. So yeah.
What is...
Everything is slightly more expensive than I thought it would be, especially imported goods. You can't get my cereal that I live off of for less than $7.50 or $8 a box. I thought the school was going to be a tiny little lean-to or something, but it actually turns out to be a well-built structure, and they seem to spend enough money on education to where it's legitimate. It's kind of a backwards expectation to have, to expect low and get high, but you know.
Some of the general attitude of tranquilo and not caring about things.
So there are a lot of dogs that are in the streets and tied up next to the houses. And I was not expecting all of these dogs, and it is definitely one of my lowest points here, seeing these dogs that are completely diseased and sad and sick and unloved, and they are all around the town and all kind of...
I didn't expect as much as beans and rice as much. People said it, but I, for some reason, didn't expect that as much. And I expected to have, even though like it's farming, I expected to have like more fruit. But at the same time, like my family seems to like bread a lot, and a lot of like more refined things. So the food's been different.
Not weather. So I'm here during the rainy season, and it rains almost every day, and at times very, very heavy, and it can be cold, so it's not the sunny paradise that I was envisioning.
I sort of had like a stereotypical view of Costa Rica before I came and expected to be a little bit more tropical all the time and on the beach, and my site is in the mountains and very rural and farm-like, so it's been really great. I ride horses all the time, I get to milk cows and make cheese. It's my host dad, so not exactly on the beach all the time, but it's been great.
How has it not met your expectations?
Everyone is very friendly, but I don't get invited to Cafecito, which I was expecting, and no one is really active in the town. They hardly ever leave the house.
Driving down the main interstate highway is an extremely slow experience. It takes you forever to get to one place.
I don't really know if I can think of one way. I guess I didn't expect some of the, I didn't expect the bugs. We'll just put it that way. And so it's not that it didn't meet my expectations, but that's just been a hard thing to adjust to. But you get over it. I remember the first night going to sleep thinking, not going to survive. But I have. I lived to tell the tale.
I thought that it was basically a surfing country. I didn't realize how rural the areas were. But that's part of its charm. That's why I've really found that I really do love it.